Low and slow. Low and slow with pork chops and some steaks, but when you're grilling bone-in or sirloins, you want to go high heat at first, have hard sear. So we got ribeyes, bone on, grilling them, okay? Cast iron skillet, getting hot, butter, salt, pepper, a little bit of olive oil, and cast iron skillet. That's gonna get hot. What we're gonna do with those is we're gonna pop in these beauties, but these are all New York strip steaks, right? These are butcher cut strip steaks. Best part of the strip steak. So a strip steak, not many people know this, right? Caleb, up here, please. So a T-bone, right? T-bone, bone comes down, T's off. One side's the fat part, one side's the small part. The fat part is actually a New York strip steak, all right? The small part is filet mignon, the tenderloin of the beef. So when they cut that bone off, you get the New York strip steak on one side, you get the tenderloin on the other side. So sirloin, strip steak, New York strip steak, one of my favorite cuts, and my favorite to actually pan sear. So cast iron skillet, nice and hot, start at high heat. Make sure it's warm. Let's test it out with an onion. A little sizzle on the back. I'm gonna give it one more second. So the ribeyes we're grilling right now, you wanna wait till you get a good char before you turn. All right, one, that's two. All right, I'm gonna keep the grill open for a little while, okay? The reason for that is if I shut the grill, it's gonna create moisture, and moisture's gonna create sweat, and it's gonna start steaming the meat. You don't wanna steam the meat, you wanna grill the meat. More air, more flavor. Less moisture is better. All right, so this is starting to get a little sizzle. Still would like this to get a little bit warmer. These dark lines are what lock in the flavor. When you lock in your flavor, searing and grilling, two different things, but grilling adds the flavor of the grill, right? Searing sears the meat, tightens up the molecules outside of the steak, locks in moisture. There we go, 1 in, 2 in. Another thing, don't overload your pans. If you overload your pans, it creates, again, more moisture. The fat starts to render out, the protein starts to break down, you add moisture to it, and then before you know it, you end up steaming your protein. You don't want to steam your protein, you want to cook it with a little bit of fat. Also, when you're cooking with steaks, pork, chicken, anything that already has fat on it, don't clean off the fat too much because the fat will help cook down and help lubricate the meat as it cooks. You want to give these a hard sear, both sides. Don't be shy, let them cook. Let them just keep rolling. Happy Father's Day, everybody out there, by the way. Happy Father's Day to all the dads, all the grandpas, everybody out there. Happy Father's Day. Hope you're having a hell of a great day. We're having a great day here in New England. Right, Eam? Right. Right. It's like 92 degrees out, sunny. We had to actually move the grill from the corner of the house to under a tree so Chef wouldn't sweat his complete butt off while he's grilling these monster steaks that we got.
Happy Father's Day, guys.
Hey. So, listen, we're going to do this. It's going to take a little while. We'll check in a little bit, and we'll finish off the video in a little while.